one. I can't imagine 4 at one time. So, yeah,
Man.
hats off to him. He definitely had a great attitude, and they definitely have a great dad as well. Hey, we're looking at a dry scene right now outside of our studios. We just looked at downtown Augusta, though. Looked like there is some rain falling there, so we're not done with the rain completely yet tonight. Calm scene just outside of our building here. Temperatures right now at 70 degrees, and at Bushfield, they are reporting some heavy rain, so it is still pretty wet out there for a number of communities. And take a look at some of these radar estimated rain totals from early this afternoon around Sardis and Girard, right there in southeastern Burke County. Potentially over 4 inches with some very heavy rain that was falling earlier today. Close to 3 just outside of Swainsboro, potentially as much as 2.5 for areas around Fort Gordon. So if you were underneath that line of just heavy rain, it poured on you. It definitely saw some pretty intense rain at times. Here's a look at it still. You can see it's just kind of that skinny band that stretches all the way from I-20 down towards I-16, and this is going to finally fizzle out once we continue over the next couple of hours, but still expect some pretty heavy rain just outside of Summertown all the way towards Waynesboro, up Highway 25 to even us here in Augusta. So we did just take a look at our downtown camera right there. Still some light rain falling, and just south of Gracewood as well. So good sleeping weather out there for a number of us. Here's a wide look at what's happening across the country. You may have saw this on social media earlier. A very intense tornado outbreak across Nebraska earlier this afternoon. Take a look at all these tornado reports. This was all thanks to a very intense area of low pressure, and it was riding along a pretty intense front, and it just set off all those tornadoes earlier today. And still active tornado warnings there just outside, right there in the northwestern corner of Missouri. For us here locally, we are expecting maybe the chance for a few storms this weekend, but luckily not severe weather. We will continue to dry out heading into tonight. By daybreak tomorrow morning, remember there could be some dense fog out there, so watch out for that if you're going to be on the roadways. Later tomorrow afternoon, I would say 90% of us stay completely dry, but there is going to be that 10% that potentially does see a quick shower or storm out there Saturday afternoon. Heading into Saturday evening, we got the Green Jackets in town again tomorrow night. That first pitch is at 6:05. Looks good around game time. Should be completely dry for that. Heading into Sunday for our Mother's Day, early in the morning, mostly dry. It would be later into the afternoon. We're looking at the chance for a few pop-up showers and storms. Once again, not a complete washout for everyone, just kind of hit or miss. So if you do have those plans kind of late into the day, just make sure you have that First Alert weather app close by to keep an eye on those rain chances. Here's a look at it. Through the weekend, you can see it's not really guaranteeing rain at any one point during the day. It's just kind of that low chance of bubble up shower storm into the afternoon, mainly both weekend days. But it's really Sunday, I would say, you have the best chance to potentially see a thunderstorm. And those high temperatures for our Mother's Day will be feeling warmer, most likely close to 90 for most spots. So summer-like heat. Heading into next week, we do have another good round of storms heading our way Monday. Possibly a break in the storm activity on Tuesday before it ramps up again later next week.
Riley, thanks a lot. A jury finds an Idaho mom guilty